Well, yeah. Wow, I'm late. I'm back with another walkthrough as promised. And contrary to popular belief, I have not dropped off the face of the planet. I've just been here in this little black void of mine the entire time. This one had been met with a few complications, including a full restart. The original was a bit more trouble to make than it was worth, so I had to go for the runner-up in the poll. And that would be Duo. Yet another Battle Network 4 walkthrough. Well, you guys have been waiting multiple months for this, so I'll just get on with the show. Here he is, the final boss of Battle Network 4. Well, his Omega version anyway. I would have preferred making this video against Dual Beta, but I'm afraid favorites can't be choosers. This is the hardest boss in the game, so I'm forced to use every trick I have on hand to beat him. Can't hold back for the sake of tutorials, you know what I mean. The strategies covered here should apply to each form of Duo, though this will be a lot more useful to Red Sun players. Normal Duo's hit points is 2,000, and increases by 500 for each higher form, ending up at 3,500 for Omega as you see here. Duo started a trend of Battle Network firing bosses that have no ground beneath them, meaning you're forced to use attacks that don't need the ground, or tricks to take advantage of the lack of panels, such as Geyser. Circle Gun, Flame Line, Air Hockey, and the like can't touch him. Unlike Nebula Gray and Fallout, however, you can actually use area grab against him. I've never found it to be that useful though, unless the Holy Dream Sanctuary combo is brought into the equation, but that's Red Sun only. Anyway, I've rambled long enough, there's the final battle to be fought. Duo's most basic attack involves shooting missiles down each of your rows, much like Windman first, but slower. Occasionally, he'll shoot a spiked ball that weaves around 2 rows and is a pain to dodge. It's easiest to just shoot these down, though against Omega, that requires an attack that does at least 40 damage, something that most Red Sun souls can't do with Charge Shot, and that requires at least 3 attacks plus 1 parts in a customizer. One trick that works best in Red Sun version involves Thunder Soul's synergy with Gunbo Assault. Since the final scenario takes place outdoors, Gunbo Assault can achieve its maximum damage potential. If you can get a zapping shot in, that's about 2 seconds of full power GDS exposure. Just be ready to move when Duo breaks out of the paralysis. When 4 panels light up like this, Duo is about to pound you. Just get away from the yellow panels and you'll be safe. He aims for your position at the time he draws his fist back, so it's fairly easy to predict and avoid. The dreaded laser. I get questions about this one all the time. There's no touch to invis, making it a daunting task to completely avoid without practice. Pop-ups can protect you, but in a long battle such as this, your supply of chips may not hold out, so be prepared for some footwork. Duo signals this move by stopping in the center row and opening something on his weak spot. When this happens, get out of the middle row to avoid the main laser, and prepare for the rings. The rings have a set pattern, as is shown here. The back column is the best place to hide out from this, so start there. When the second ring disappears and frees up your center column, step forward. When the fourth ring disappears, return to the back and repeat as necessary. The original Duo fires a total of 5 rings, barely more than a single cycle. Each form afterward fires 1 more, up to Omega, which fires 8 rings, completing 2 full cycles. The cycles also run a little faster the higher the version of Duo you happen to be fighting. If you don't pay attention, the big hook attack can be a tricky one to avoid. When your back 2 columns light up, move to the front column, then to the back as the fish passes. It takes a quick eye to dodge this one consistently, starting from the back. Meteor Knuckle, known by some as the Flying Fist of Ultimate Doom. This will always hit all of your panels, randomly cracking them. The fist don't often hit the same panel twice, so moving on to a panel that's already been hit can provide some measure of safety. The daring can keep an eye on the panels and step away from the ones that light up. The clumsy can just rely on invis. This attack, in conjunction with the laser, is the #1 reason why air speed is such a valuable commodity in this fight. Redstone players only. If Duo hits you on the rope, dangling by a single hit point, Roll Soul can help keep you in the game as long as you have Undershirt and T-Ships to spare. Unfortunately, this soul has minimal offensive capabilities on its own. Best used as a last resort. So you know, Vulcan Series hits in general aren't really all that hot against final bosses. The combo I use here is admittedly better used than Gut Soul or maybe Metal Soul for Blue Moon. Thunder Soul can make use of it as well, but without any extra damage potential. The imposing face laser attack. Weird. While he's capable of using this attack early on, he's more likely to use it in low health. It's easily avoided simply by staying in the back, as it only hits the panels in your front two columns. It's still good reason to pack jerseys, though. The only thing that really changes about Duo when he crosses a half-health border is that he'll start pounding your panels twice. When the first fist lands, prepare to launch the second in the same manner. and that, as they say, is bad. I kind of figured a final boss walkthrough would be a bit on the time-consuming side. Being the final boss, there's no way you can't sneak Duo. You'll find regular Duo in Game 1, Duo Alpha in Game 2, and Duo Beta in all the games afterward. Beta will be upgraded to Omega once you get the 7 title screen icons, collecting the Red Sun or Blue Moon Giga Chips, obtaining all 6 souls, collecting all the Standard, Mega, and Giga Chips, constructing all the program advances, and defeating Base Omega. And that's your coverage. Now for the usual closing words. Send me your suggestions for the next topic through PM or in the video comments. I'll also be taking suggestions at the Challenge Takers forum at challengetakers.proboard62.com. If your question didn't get answered, just PM it to me for a personal answer or resubmit it for next time. Well, until next time, practice, stay sharp, and most importantly, have fun.